A very warm welcome to our session here. We are excited to have you joining us in SkillsFuture months at SIT. I'm Zhen Xuan, an undergraduate student from SIT. I will be a student host for this session. The title of this session is Multidisciplinary Experiential Training at a Live Factory within the campus. We are honored to have our speaker from Temasek Poly, Ms. Ng Ki Wee, who will be speaking to us, and Ms. Chan Choi Peng as the moderator for this session. Mr. Ng Ki Wee works closely with center heads of TP Advanced Manufacturing Center, TPHRG Robotics Innovation Center, and Healthcare Engineering Center to engage learners for upskilling trainings in robotics and automation, additive manufacturing, Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, so that they are future ready and can work competently in manufacturing. Without further ado, let us welcome our speaker, Mr. Ng Ki Wee.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this virtual sharing. My name is Ng Ki Wee. I'm a Deputy Director at Temasek Polytechnic. You may reach me at my office number or email after the sharing if you would like to get more information from me. During my sharing, if you have any query, you can message us your questions via the chat. My colleague Choi Peng will respond with the relevant information. This is my presentation flow. First, via a short video clip, you will learn what is Industry 4.0 and how it could affect us. With this understanding of I 4.0, we'll take a look at the global and regional trends in job markets and the new skills and job roles that emerged in recent years. I will then show you another video on Singapore government's initiative to facilitate Industry 4.0 transformation among companies in Singapore. Last but not least, I will share with you how you can come on board and be part of this exciting transformation, leveraging a live factory on campus that we put in upskilling you. Let us sit back and watch a 4-minute video clip by CNBC that will actually highlight to us what is Industry 4.0 and how it will affect us.
Swiss mountains that the world was first introduced to the phrase the Fourth Industrial Revolution, and it's been a hot topic among academics, politicians, and business leaders ever since. But what exactly does it mean? The term Fourth Industrial Revolution was coined by the founder of the World Economic Forum, a former professor named Klaus Schwab. Schwab wrote a book with that title to describe an era marked by a technological revolution that is blurring the lines between the physical, digital, and biological spheres. Let's break that down. Technologies like artificial intelligence, autonomous vehicles, or the Internet of Things are becoming ingrained in our day-to-day lives and even our bodies. Think of voice-activated virtual assistants, Face ID recognition, or healthcare sensors. Schwab first presented his vision of the Fourth Industrial Revolution at the World Economic Forum's annual meeting here in Davos in 2016. But to understand the idea, we need to go much further back in history, to Industrial Revolution number 1. The first Industrial Revolution started in Great Britain around 1760 and spread to Europe and North America through the early 1800s. It was powered by a major invention, the steam engine. The result? New manufacturing processes, the creation of factories, and a booming textiles industry. From the late 1800s, the Second Industrial Revolution was marked by mass production and new industries like steel, oil, and electricity. The light bulb, telephone, and internal combustion engine were a few of the major inventions of this era. The Third Industrial Revolution, sometimes known as the Digital Revolution, occurred in the second half of the 20th century. In just a few decades, we saw the invention of the semiconductor, personal computer, and the internet. So what separates the Fourth Industrial Revolution from the Third? Experts say the main difference is that technology is merging more and more with humans' lives, and that technological change is happening faster than ever. Consider this. It took 75 years for 100 million users to adopt the telephone. Instagram signed up 100 million users in just 2 years, while Pokemon Go caught that amount in 1 month. 3D printing is just one example of fast-paced technology in the Fourth Industrial Revolution. The industry has gone from a business idea to big business, with 3D printer shipments expected to increase from just under 200,000 in 2015 to 2.4 million in 2020. Today, you can have a hip replacement from a 3D printed bone or use a 3D printed bionic arm. Talk about blurring the line between humans and technology, right? This new era of technology is driving a lot of innovation. You can see in this chart the number of patents related to the fourth industrial revolution for things like 3D printing or AI has been climbing up and up since early 2000. Organizations are embracing new technologies to make their businesses more efficient, similar to how they embraced the steam engine during the first industrial revolution. But some companies and governments are struggling to keep up with the fast pace of technological change. Research shows innovators, investors, and shareholders benefit the most from innovation. The risk is that the fourth industrial revolution is making inequality, which is already a big issue, even worse. One study found billionaires have driven almost 80% of the 40 main breakthrough innovations over the last 40 years. That's a problem when the richest 1% of households already own nearly half of the world's wealth. Experts warn we are in a winner-takes-all economy, where high-skilled workers are rewarded with high pay and the rest of workers are left out. Studies confirm technologies like AI will eliminate some jobs and create demand for new skills that many workers don't have. Privacy concerns are another issue as the fourth industrial revolution turns every company into a tech company. Industries from food to retail to banking are going digital, and they're collecting a lot more data about their customers along the way. Users are starting to worry that companies know too much about their private digital lives. The World Economic Forum says a majority of leaders don't have confidence their organizations are ready for the changes associated with the fourth industrial revolution. With tech changing fast every day, it's time to catch up.
Thanks to CNBC, we have a better idea of what are the changes and their impacts to the workplace and workers. The question we may have is how soon these changes will take place and affect all of us. To answer this question, let us examine some development that we are part of it unknowingly. Let us recall what we'll highlight in the video. How long it took for 100 users to adopt telephone, 75 years. How long it took for Instagram? 2 years. Pokemon only need less than 2 months to hit 100 million gamers. In a more serious context, many countries are in the big race for technology advancement. Recently, China announced that they have come up with a strategy to build a domestic AI industry worth nearly 150 billion US dollar in the next few years to become the leading AI power by 2030. What it means is we are experiencing an unprecedented pace of changes and transformation. In recent years, we read news after news related to relentless introduction of new technologies by companies like Samsung, Tesla, Huawei, and mind-boggling headlines like robots to wipe out 20 million jobs around the world by 2030. Singapore to be worst hit by job displacement as tech disrupt region's labor market. Many new influencing companies like Foodpanda, Shopee, etc. emerge with new game-changing business model driven by new technology. You may ask, will I have the skills to work there? Yes, we need to take it seriously, but no need to be panicked as long as we are ready to learn new skills lifelong. The fact is, Industry 4.0 is creating millions of new jobs globally in new growth areas such as AI, data analytics, as well as robotics and industrial IoT. To be ready, we need to learn new skill by understanding what the new job function like UI, XI designer, AI specialist, BIM modeler do. Leveraging on the latest technology in a live lab on campus, we aim to get you ready for new jobs. Changes are clearly taking place. The next question is how fast and impactful it will affect all of us. To answer this question, let us examine the trends in Singapore job market between 2012 and 2019. Based on the data I extracted from Labour Insight, started from a low base of a few job openings. In 2012, job opening for job role that require AI, robotics, IoT increased exponentially to more than 4,000 in 2019. What this means is transformation is taking place exponentially. We need to get ready sooner rather than later. We need to reskill and upskill now to stay relevant. Our hyper-connected work life, family life, and personal life can no longer take place conveniently without IoT devices and cloud services. I'm sure many of us will become anxious if we misplaced or forgot to bring our mobile phone when we left home this morning for work. As Industry 4.0 transformation unfolds, we are now entering a new era of manufacturing. Conventionally, companies produce standardized products that are made to stock, like millions of such shoes. Today, the consumers start to demand shoes that are personalized and therefore could only be produced in high mix, low volume. Autonomous manufacturing for flexible production becomes mainstream, and we, the worker, must get ready to acquire new skills and know-how to stay relevant. To make it even clearer, allow me to play a video from Omron that shows a factory where man and machine are working in harmony with zero waste, since all activities happen on demand and uses truly collaborative and autonomous manufacturing. Let's watch and hear what the video would say.
Automation makes the future of manufacturing possible by developing innovative solutions. With a market that is constantly changing, collaborative manufacturing and the new technologies coming help us to improve productivity. Welcome to the factory of the future today. Flexibility in production is easily gained by making lines fully adaptive and modular. Our integrated inspection systems, combined with technology to enable serialization and traceability, ensure error-free products. We have access to the most relevant data in real time, helping optimize the production line. The AI controller provides machine learning on the edge, increasing machine uptime. It detects abnormal behaviors in real time to predict product and equipment failure. With automation, you can create the factory of the future, a factory that is intelligent, integrated, and interactive. Automation.
Okay, why trends in manufacturing matter to Singapore? The reason is about 20% of Singapore gross domestic product, GDP, and 12.4% of the employment come from manufacturing. To stay competitive, Singapore have to respond to these global trends in advanced manufacturing. In 2017, Economic Development Board, EDB, introduced the Smart Industry Readiness Index, short for SIRI. Let us watch this video for an overview of this national initiative.
Manufacturing is on the brink of a new age. Industry 4.0, the coming together of the digital and physical worlds, will transform how products are created, how supply chains are managed, and how value chains are defined. For companies, Industry 4.0 could provide greater flexibility, efficiency, and speed. To help companies start, scale, and sustain their Industry 4.0 initiatives, we have launched the Singapore Smart Industry Readiness Index. The index has 3 layers that represent the 3 building blocks of Industry 4.0: process, technology, and organization. Within these 3 building blocks, there are 8 pillars of focus and 16 dimensions. For process, Industry 4.0 can integrate processes across operations, supply chain, and product lifecycle. For technology, If we view a facility as a human body, then automation is the muscle, connectivity is the nervous system, and intelligence is the brain. For organization, it is about talent readiness, the people, and structure and management, the company's processes and systems. Across 16 dimensions, companies will use an assessment framework to assess where they are across 6 bands.
The Singapore Smart Industry Readiness Index is a diagnostic tool to help companies develop awareness and to also figure out what gaps there are in their adoption journey for Industry 4.0. It provides a framework for a common language across different industry sectors and across companies of different sizes. We hope that this index will help companies take the first step in their Industry 4.0 transformation journey to become smart factories, smart companies for the future.
In terms of food industry, we feel that the index is a very useful tool because it breaks down the abstract concept of Industry 4.0 into 16 dimensions, making it simpler for us to understand and visualize. We are able to identify where we are today, which band level we want to achieve in the short term, mid-term, and long term. With the help of this index, we are able to come up with more comprehensive proposals when applying for grants from government agencies like Spring Singapore.
The Smart Readiness Index is comprehensive and relevant to all industries, including aerospace. And we look forward to working with our members on the adoption of this index and Industry 4.0.
In summary, through series, company will be guided by a group of trained series consultants to systematically start, scale, and sustain Industry 4.0 initiative by mastering the future skill in alignment to the company's positioning, priorities, and industry benchmark. For more detail, you may refer to the official EDB website on Siri. In Temasek Polytechnic, we aim to make a full contribution in this national initiative of upskilling learners to ride the wave of advanced manufacturing. In this regard, Temasek Polytechnic Advanced Manufacturing Center, short for TPAMC, was recently launched by Mr. Chan Chun Seng, Minister for Education, on 18 June 2021. TPAMC is a fully integrated end-to-end model factory that features a live AI-enabled, data-driven manufacturing facility. It can produce 6 different personalized products in high mix, low volume. You may scan the QR code to visit our website for more information. For now, let's watch this 4-minute video for a preview of the cozy working environment and learning experiences you can expect in this model factory. Remember, in smart factory, it is no longer messy, oily, and noisy. You will wear and work smart on-site as well as remotely with multidisciplinary knowledge and skill. Brain power is more crucial than manpower.
Digital transformation is in hyperdrive, and building business resilience is the way to go. Reinventing workflows and experiences is key, and this requires the integration of high technology. The Temasek Polytechnic Advanced Manufacturing Center, TPAMC, Singapore's first live on-campus smart factory, is AI-enabled and data-driven. Students and visitors can witness how an actual smart factory operates, from decision-making, order-taking, to actual autonomous production, to the collection of the order almost immediately. The authentic on-the-job training environment is ideal for learners to hone and assimilate the newly acquired advanced manufacturing skills. Focusing on the areas of intelligent automation and manufacturing control, connectivity and industrial IoT, robotic system integration, manufacturing analytics, and cybersecurity, we are ever ready to train and develop a future-ready workforce for Singapore and the region. The digitalization of tomorrow is now present at the TPAMC. The Temasek Polytechnic Advanced Manufacturing Center co-develops commercially viable solutions with our network of industry partners. We extend support in building a reliable and sustainable roadmap for organizations as they prepare themselves for their Industry 4.0 transformations. SMEs can also leverage co-developing innovative solutions through proof of concept projects in our center. Our Advanced Manufacturing AM4E framework helps your organization explore technologies and solutions, identify training needs, equip workforce with functional knowledge, and transform. Together with the Smart Industry Readiness Index Siri assessment, we'll guide you through your company's transformation journey. AI-powered and digitally driven, the Temasek Polytechnic Advanced Manufacturing Center is an ideal place for our institution and our partners to work with companies to develop and pilot digital solutions for their business. The TPAMC integrates the high-mix, low-vol advanced manufacturing system with smart warehouse solutions. The entire production process is monitored and optimized at the Nerve Center through AI-enabled capabilities. Through multidisciplinary collaboration, students across various disciplines will have the opportunity to work with one another through cross-school modules and internships at the center. The TPAMC is set to train an average of 1,500 full-time students from our schools of engineering, design, IT, and business, as well as some 1,000 adult learners yearly. Our students and adult learners from various domains benefit from collaborating with our network of partners, receiving customized lessons in the Swisslog i4.0 intralogistics systems, and learning how to operate robots in the i4.0 control and integration, and proof of concept labs. Specialized training in our multidisciplinary center provides them with a broader understanding of the industry and will prepare them well for the emerging trends in advanced manufacturing. At the TPAMC, we are always making the future possible.
In this first live factory on campus, the learners will appreciate convergence of operation technology, OT, and information technology, IT. They will undergo an apprenticeship and be trained in key areas of operation to, first, produce 6 different personalized products in high-mix, low-volume. Second, to execute flexible production with inspection on the field. Third, to connect machines and acquire IoT data from multiple sources. Fourth, to create contextual data experience beyond dashboards. Fifth, to enable remote operation and technical assistance. Sixth, to facilitate resource-effective, self-guided, immersive employee training. Together with a strong industry network comprising leading companies in various technology areas in advanced manufacturing, we support companies for training and workplace improvement projects. Some of our partners are Omron, Fujitsu, Swisslog, and trade associations such as Singapore Semiconductor Industry Association and Singapore Precision Engineering and Technology Association. Our learner will gain industry insights from these companies through company visits, talks, internships, and project mentorship. If you are local or international employees who intend to progress to the next stage of your career or get yourself ready for career conversion in a specialized sector, you may enroll in our part-time diploma and specialist diploma program in areas of OT, IT, as well as facility and logistics. In each year, there are 2 intakes, one in April and another in October. This program typically will take about 2 to 3 evenings per week and 1 to 3 years to complete. Just scan the QR code to gain access to the course website. If you are a local international employee who intend to pick up new skill in emerging area or gain skill certification, you may enroll in short courses in relevant technology areas. The courses typically take about a few days, comprising factory visits, hands-on practice, e-learning, and post-course project mentorship. For Singaporean and PR, all our courses are heavily subsidized by government grants. As you will learn by being involved directly or indirectly in the key areas of operation of a smart factory on campus, your learning journey will be multidisciplinary, experiential, and holistic. You'll get to really understand what is data-driven manufacturing, which include connect and collect data, manage and analyze data, experience and visualize data, control and actuate data, device and equipment based on insight we gain from data for continuous optimization and renewal of manufacturing process. With our apprenticeship and OJT training approach, we expect our learners to be confident, technically competent, and constantly updating themselves with industry trend by latching on seamlessly through relevant online platform like LinkedIn to the local and global manufacturing ecosystem and embrace lifelong learning for reskilling and upskilling to stay relevant. Let's watch this video how our learner can demonstrate their knowledge and skill they pick up through project outcome they develop, leveraging on the industry use cases and technology deployed at the live factory. It was quite cool, right? If you have just left your job and are considering mid-career conversion for a switch to robotics and automation, you may want to consider this SG United Mid-Career Pathway Program in Robotics System Integration. It is a 6-month program to equip you for a rewarding career as a robotic programmer and robotic integrator. Don't think that robotics is complicated. They have been widely deployed in F&B outlets, malls, and airports for cleaning and surveillance activities, as well as in urban farms for automating manual operation. The next intake is in September. The application is still open now. Call us for more information. With that, I come to the end of my sharing. In summary, the key takeaways are leveraging on our live factory on campus. We believe that industry transformation is about people. We embrace multidisciplinary experiential learning. We aim to build a sustainable talent pipeline in advanced manufacturing and get you ready to ride this huge wave of Industry 4.0 transformation. During pandemic, manufacturing sector is one of the few resilient sectors that is not significantly affected. Our company partners are always requesting more and more resume from us. Within 10 years, manufacturing will grow by 50%. This will translate into more jobs in manufacturing. Thank you, and we are ready to answer any query that you may have. You may continue to message us your question via the chat.
Oh, yeah. All right. Thank you, Mr. Ng Kiwi and Ms. Chan Choi Peng, for the great sharing. And we have come to the end of this session. Thank you for attending. We would love to hear some of your feedbacks. You'll be provided with a survey right after this session, and do give us your valuable feedbacks. Thank you once again for joining us, and continue to enjoy the rest of the session today.